बोले भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय। श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपितजम्बो फलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम्। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबिके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। जय शिव ओंकारा जय जय हर शिव ओंकारा। जय शिव ओंकारा जय जय हर शिव ओंकारा। जय शिव ओंकारा जय जय हर शिव ओंकारा। जय शिव ओंकारा ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिवाय। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिवाय। ओ ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिवाय। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिवाय। हर 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 महादेवा। हर 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 महादेवा। ओ हर 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 महादेवा। हर 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 महादेवा। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिवाय। ब्रह्मा विष्णु सदा शिवाय। हर 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 महादेवा। हर 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 महादेवा। जय शिव ओंकारा जय जय हर शिव ओंकारा। जय शिव ओंकारा जय जय हर शिव ओंकारा। हर 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 महादेवा। 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 जय शिव ओंकारा जय जय हर शिव ओंकारा। जय शिव ओंकारा जय जय हर शिव ओंकारा। हर शिव ओंकारा। हर शिव ओंकारा। देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहननयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं। बोलिए मापति महादेव की जय। Pranam to all of you. Namaskar and welcome to Shanti Satsangh, May 17th, 2020. And this beautiful evening from our humble home in the name of our temple, and to your home and to your temple. True Satsangh, which is a gathering of the noble for a noble cause, we engage in singing, prayers, chanting, discussion, fun, all to keep our thoughts together, organized, and to really maintain our closeness and our connection with our Creator. Satsang allows us to blossom, my friends, from that bud to that beautiful rose. And so Satsang enables us to be stung by the bee of God. God is adharam madhuram, he's the honey, right? He attracts everything, he's sweet and he attracts everything and everyone. Welcome to this Satsang on behalf of all our lovely volunteers of our temple and true selfless human beings who work to preserve Sanatan Dharma, true Bhavani Shankar Mandir. And I hope that all of you are well, you're safe and you're happy. Today we're going to keep things, a little bit light, because I want to make sure that all of you are enjoying yourself. And you see, I've always wanted to be that person who someone is never afraid to approach. It's one thing that my simple parents in their humble wisdom has taught me. Never be someone that, never be that person which someone is afraid to ask you something because you're so strict and you're so stiff up or whatever it is. But be knowledgeable, be strong, be educated, but be a friend to everyone so that even in challenging times, and that's when you need to speak to someone. In those times, no one should be able, to say, I can't talk to him because he's that guy who's going to tell me off. No, I have never been that person. I've been strict, of course, you have to be. But friends, I've used these programs, for you to see a different side of me. We can be pandits, we can be leaders and spiritual leaders and learn Vedas and Agamas and so on. But there's that side of us that really connects to everyone. And that is a fun, childish side. And in me, I have always said, let me lose a lot of things. Let me lose a lot of things, but never allow me, God, to lose my childishness, because it is something that really keeps me alive and kicking. So today we're going to have a little fun. At around 8-ish or so, we're going to have a quiz. And after our quiz, we're going to have it's a 20-question quiz. It's based on a mix-up of different things. I'm going to touch a little bit on the quiz today. You have to listen because, some questions are based on it. Some questions are not. So you got to go figure. And thanks to all those who are listening on YouTube as well. All the Apple customers, you can now stream from your Apple devices to your TV. And for those the thousands who usually listen to this program afterwards as well, please hop onto YouTube and hit that subscribe button. And like the videos so that we can bring them to you when they become available as well. So what we're going to do is by 8 o'clock we'll have a quiz, and take us about 20 minutes, half hour, depending on how much fun we have. And then from 8:30 we'll have a chat session, a GAF session, where I'm going to answer any questions you pose, not calling in, that takes time. So you can type your questions in, we'll look at them live. Bring others who are sitting around on this Sunday night, invite them to come on board. You can type your questions in, and then we will, I will answer them to the best I can. I'm going to choose which one I answer, because I don't answer things like, I dream a goat and whatnot, or I dream a parrot, or I see a snake, or I see a black cat on a road. I don't believe in dreams. I believe in reality. So those are the ones I'm going to answer. Practical stuff, things that really needs clarification. So we'll do that from about 8:30. Just have a nice light session, very light. You and I can communicate through social media. And let's make it a very open session. You don't, you can ask things that we may not get to everything, but we'll get to some of them, which I think will address most of the things that we need clarification on. So, very light session, very nice, meaningful, interactive, from 8 o'clock onwards. But before that, I like to wish some very special people today, some on some very, very special occasions. I would like to wish them the blessings of Bhagwan. Happy birthday to Reena Rajkumar. And this is coming from your mother Indra, your father Raj, and your brother Aryan. So Reena, celebrating your birthday today. And in your birthday, on the occasion of your birthday, we have Shanti Satsangh. May you always embrace Shanti in your life, which is peace. I know your parents, they are very prayerful people. They come to the temple, very quiet and very respectful. And always really, appreciates what we do there. So happy birthday to you, Reena. And I hope you had a really enjoyable day. I hope you're watching this at Satsangh. And most importantly, I hope you we pray that you always, no matter what life brings us, please, try to always embrace your culture. Happy birthday to you. Bhagwan's blessings at all times. Stay blessed always. We'll have a nice birthday song for you, of course. And today we want to wish our next sponsor, we call them fondly Mama and Papa, because we went to India together a few years ago. They were with us, and Pitaji Dalip and his wife Savitriji, who are celebrating today 50 years, 50th wedding anniversary. I think all of them deserve a big round of applause, both of them, to live together for 50 years. Today people don't live for 50 years, and you guys are lived together for 50 years, and it's a really, beautiful milestone. I know if we were at the temple, you would have been, we would have been celebrating today in some real nice way. These are folks, my friends, who are very humble, always so respectful. Actually, Mataji Savitri, she's my goddaughter. So I think when it was time, she wanted to accept me as a guru. There was a question of age, and there was no hesitation at all. So it is so lovely to guide this family. I am the guru of the family, extended family as well, and it's such a pleasure to always be with them. They're always fun. And you can see that picture. I think they had a small drive-by today, 50 years. So that Young Days, that one, the black and white Young Day picture is stunning. That is like a real awesome suit and a beautiful wedding dress. And so lovely, and they've grown into such lovely people. Happy 50th wedding anniversary to you both. May Bhagwan Mahavir Swami always bless you, give you the strength that you need to live the rest of your life. And may you be an example to your children and to all of us to live together, to hold on to 50 years of life. I will always say this, my friends, that when people celebrate such milestones in marriage, why are we looking elsewhere for answers? It has worked. The formula has worked. The formula includes some struggle, some challenges, some nice times, some success, some falls, some rise, some problems, some issues, but lots of happiness. The formula works. It's not going to be a bright day. And for them to be celebrating their anniversary. So this is, of course, coming from Mala, Sati, Brian, Kimraj, Ganesh, Vidya, Sita, Rich, and the 13 grandchildren. This is the children and extended family as well, daughter-in-law, son-in-laws. So happy, of course, 50th anniversary to you. Your grandchildren have, of course, example to look at how to be together. So there is, to your dedication, we have a little video to play. This video was when we were in India 2 years ago. We were in the bus, just to give you a little idea here. We're in the bus, and India is long driving depending on how you do it. So we're in the bus, and when we're in the bus, my God, when it is Saturday, we have to sing 11 Hanumanji Chalisa. That was the rule. Tuesday, 11 Hanumanji Chalisa. Like, we were singing so many Hanumanji Chalisa and bhajans and kirtan and all kind of thing. And, it's a long drive, so you're tired, and we had a little mic there, and you didn't feel it. Of course, I was singing. So, what made it easy was that I had an extremely great chorus group. I had 21 people who were my chorus group. So I want to give you a glimpse of, one of the songs we sang. Perhaps we could dedicate this today to Mama and Papa, Pitaji, Dalip and Savitriji, and wish you a happy, happy 50th anniversary. Let's get the video up, and to show you what fun and how much fun we had in India with this wonderful couple and our extended family, to all the folks who are watching as well who went to us in India. Please enjoy this beautiful video.
कदम कदम पर किरण बिचारे भगवन किरण बिचारे कदम कदम पर किरण बिचारे भगवन किरण बिचारे इन अखियन को प्रभु करारे इन अखियन को प्रभु करारे ज्योति से पहचान ज्योति से पहचान आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान
That was a beautiful, quick song there, and both of them were there with us. It is always so fun on our trip in India, and gosh, this group, they love this singing and they love their Hanumanji Chalisa. So happy 50th anniversary to both of you, and hope and pray that you continue to be the inspiration of so many around you. And in your name, we sing Hanumanji Chalisa, of course, which is, I noticed that Hanumanji is so very close to your family and close to the world, Hanumanji Maharaj. He's still in this earth, so let us sing together Hanumanji Chalisa. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Rajan Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Parno Raghuvar Vimal Jasun Jodayak Halchar Buddhihin Tanu Janike Sumiro Pavan Kumar Bal Bodhi Vedya Dehu Muhi Harahu Kalesh Vikar Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapish Tribhulo Gaujagar Ramadut Adunit Banadhama Anjali Putra Bhavan Sundarama Mahavir Vikram Bajrangi Kumat Nivar Sumati Ke Sangi Kanchan वरण विराज सुवेशा, कानन कुंदन कुंचित केशा, हाथ भद्र और ध्वजा विराजे, कान्हे मूंज जनेऊ साजे। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन, तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन। विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर, राम काज करिबे को आतुर। प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया, राम लखन सीता मन बसिया। सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा, विकट रूप धरि रंग जरावा। भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे, रामचंद्र के काज सवारे। लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए, श्री रघुवीर हर्ष उर लाए। रघुपति की नहीं बहुत बड़ाई, तुम मम प्रिया भरत संभाई। सहस बदन तुम्हरो यश गावे, अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे। सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा, नारद सारद सहित अहिसा। यम कुबेर दिगपाल चहाते, कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते। तुम उपकार सुग्रीवहि कीन्हा, राम मिलाइ राजपद दीन्हा। तुम्हरो मंत्र विभीषण माना, लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना। युग सहस्र योजन पर भानु, लीलो ताहि मधुर फल जानू। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माही, जल बिलांगी गए अचरज नाई। दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते, सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख लहे तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज समारो आपे, तीनों लोक हाथ देखावे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासै रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा। और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, तासु अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों युग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असवर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन पंढरपुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्त न डरहि, हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करहि। संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा, जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूत ही बंदी महासुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होई सिद्धि साथी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, की जय नाथ हृदय महदेरा। की जय नाथ हृदय महदेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहु सुरभूप। सिया भज रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। And now we'll have a song by Bhumika, Muralidhar Chalya Mohan. And this is dedicated to Reena on her birthday. Reena, on this beautiful day of yours, happy birthday again, by the way. We dedicate this song to you from Bhagavan Shri Krishna and ask that the Lord continue His protection and give you all the bliss in life. Happy birthday again, Muralidhar Chalya Mohan.
Muralidhar Chalya Mohan, हम भी तुमको दिल में बेटे। तुम पहले से ही कम तुमसे लिख, और मुसीबत में भेते हैं। मुरलीधर दिल कहता है तुम सुंदर हो, आंखें कहती है दिखलाओ। तुम मिलते नहीं हो, आकर के हम कैसे कहते हो वे बेटे हैं। मुरलीधर चलिया मोहन, हम भी तुमको दिल में बेटे। तुम मुरलीधर महिमा सुन के हैरान है हम। तुम मिल जाओ तुझे न मिले हम, खोज के भी तुम्हें पाता नहीं। तुम हो किसी मगर वे बेटे हैं। मुरलीधर चलिया मोहन, हम भी तुमको दिल में बेटे। तुम पहले से ही कम तुमसे लिख, और मुसीबत में बेटे हैं। मुरलीधर मुरलीधर मुरलीधर।
बोले श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। Poetry arranges words in a certain flavor, and allows us to read those simple words when they are arranged, and allow those words to add beauty to our ears and to add beauty to our life. In our Hindu traditions, we have so many poets who have written thousands of poetry songs for Krishna Bhagwan, Shiv, Ramji, and who just wrote poetries of life. Who are some of those? There was Mirabai. Mirabai was this little girl, who when she was little, she sat on the landing or the veranda or the porch, as we must say, and she saw a wedding. And she says, Mama, what is that? Mom says, that's a wedding. What is happening there? Mommy says, a wedding, those times boy marries a girl. She said, Mommy, can I marry a boy too? I want to marry a boy. She was little, 5, 6 years old. And the mom says, okay, here. And she got a doll of Sri Krishna, a doll, and give it to Mirabai. And Mirabai held the doll and says, so this is my husband? Mom said, yeah. So what do I do with him? What do I do with my husband? You have to cook for him. You have to put him in your room. You have to dance and stuff like that. You two have to go for a walk. You have to put him in your bed. You have to sleep. That's it. So yes. And from that day, Mirabai would, when she's sleeping, put the doll baby Krishna there. Would bathe him, give him food, cook for him, dance for him. They'd go out for walks and all that. And when it was time, when Mira grew up to be a young girl, her mom says, time for you to get married. And Mira says, but Mom, I'm already married to Krishna. You give me him. Right? You give me him. And the mom says, no, that was plaything marriage. You got to do the real marriage. Then Mira was married to Rana. Vishika Pyala Rana, this is a beautiful song that talks about her life. She married Rana ji and says, Rana, listen, you may be my physical husband, this physical body, but my soul belongs to Krishna. My breath belongs to him. My soul belongs to him. My purpose is his. Mirabai. And what happened, the husband, he mixed, Mirabai used to offer Charnamrit to Krishna every day and then drink the Charnamrit afterwards. Rana, the wicked husband, put in poison. Vishika Pyala Rana ji pehle Mirat Piva Hasi re. And Mirabai offered the poisonous Charnamrit, she didn't know, to Krishna. And there's Krishna watching, and then she drink, she drank the Charnamrit, and nothing happened to her. You don't try that though, because you're not Mira, right? And Mirabai then left, and she wrote thousands of poems. Any song that you hear, and there's Mira at the end. Mirabai wrote that poetry, that song, like Pag ghunguru bandh mera naach, Pag ghunguru bandh mera naach re, Payo ji maine Ram ratan dhan payo, Mira ke prabhu girdhar nagar. Mira, when her name is there, then that is Mira. Beautiful. Then there's Kabir Das. Kabir Das was the one who he was about the phrases. Kabira man nirmal bhaye jaise yamuna neer. Kabir says, make the mind as the Ganga, so pure as the waters of the rivers. Kabira kuwa ek hai, panihari hai anek. I am fascinated. Kabir Das gives the couplets, right? The dohas, as you call them. Kabir Das says, Kabira kuwa ek hai, panihari hai anek. Bartan sab nyare bhaye, pani sab mein ek. This is what I love the most. What did he say? He says, Kabira kuwa, and how you know Kabir writes a poetry? Because his name is mentioned there. Kabira is saying, Kabira kuwa ek hai. Kabir says, the well, kuwa means the well is one. Panihari hai anek. And the people who are going to dip the water in the well, there are many. Anek hai. Baratan sab nyare bhare. He says all the people, the hundreds of people who come to dip water from the well, all of them, baratan sab hai anek. They bring different bartan to dip the water. One of them bring a pot, one of them bring a karahi, one of them bring a bowl, one of them bring a bucket, one of them bring a cup. They all dip from the well and they're going. Lekin pani sab mein ek. Although all the bartan is different, it is the same water that is inside of them. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Kabir Das. So he wrote those beautiful dohas that tells us, you may be a pot, he may be a karahi, he may be a crack pot, he may be a cup, he may be a spoon, but as long as there's water, all of them are carrying the same water. Kabir Das. You must know these things and look them up. All of you have Google and so these days. And then there is Surda. So Kabir Das, this is one beautiful book on Kabir Das. It's called Mystics of Kabir by G.N. Das. You can look up these things later. It's on the show as well, so you can look it up. Mystics of Kabir is one beautiful book. And then there is the fascinating Surdas. There's this beautiful book on Surdas. It's called The Poems of Surdas. It's lots of poetry inside here. Poems of Surdas. Surdas, he was blind. He was blind. And he had a love for Krishna that nobody had. He was blind, and in his blindness, he says that when he closed his eyes, it is the best thing that he is blind, because when he is blind, he cannot see the distractions of the world. He cannot see the nonsense of the world. He cannot see the injustice of the world. All he can see with his closed eyes, with his blind eyes, is Krishna inside of him. कि सूरदास जी का एक तारा मीरा की घनश्याम बोले जय गिरधर गोपाल बोले जय गिरधर गोपाल. Surdas. He wrote thousands of poetry. This is one I liked about Surdas ji. This is one, he says, the Lord listens to his devotees' prayer. I'll read it in Hindi first, because poetry is a part of our life as Panditji. Right? This one is a very beautiful book. I don't know if you can get it from Amazon, but you can Google it later and you'll find it. It's called The Poems of Surdas by Krishna P. Bahadur. So, what does he say? He says that, and I read it to you in the Hindi language because that's where the sweetness is, and then I'll give you the English afterwards. Right? So what does he say? Ab ke rakhi lohe bhagwan ho anat baithayo dram dariya paradhi साधे बान ताके दर में भाज्यो चाहत ऊपर दक्यो सचान दुहु भांति दुख भयो आनी यह कौन उबारे प्राण सुमिरत ही अहि इस्यो पारघी कर छूटयो सनधान सूरदास सब लग्यो सचा नहीं जय जय कृष्ण कृपा निधान. It's a very beautiful poetry. What does it say? He says, and this is entitled, The Lord Listens to His prayer, to the devotee's prayer. What does it say? Put it here. He says, I was like a bird. I was like a bird, perched on a tree. When I saw the shikari, the hunter, aiming his arrow at me, I tried to fly away. But alas, as I tried to fly away, there was a hawk over my head, ready to swoop on its prey. Thus trapped, the bird felt, I sought the Lord's protection and cried, Lord, save me, Lord, save me. And the Lord heard. Oh, a snake then bit the hunter. A snake then bit the hunter. The arrow missed its mark and pierced the hawk. Instead of both lay dead. The Lord be praised. How merciful is He to His devoted, and how great is He to listen to me. And that, my friends, is like you say in life, you're caught between a rock and a hard place, a hard place, right? You know, the hawk is up there and the hunter is there. Where he's going to go? And so Kabir Das says, I I dedicate my prayer to my Lord. And my friends, what happens? This beautiful Kabir Das, Surdas rather, although he was blind, you know what happened one day? Krishna Bhagwan says to Surdas, I'm going to give you back your eyesight. Surdas says, no, I don't want my eyesight. Because those with an eyesight do not have a vision. Those with an eyesight, if you can see but not have a vision, then we have a problem. Those who can see, you certainly have a television, but you do not have a vision. Try to have a vision in life, my friends. This vision can be my ability to be close to my divine. This is Surdas, my friends. The one without eyes, but who had a vision. And he tells us, Krishna, don't want back my eyesight, because I'll have no vision of you. And my friend, and so these are the poetry. I know all of us in the West and so are used to Shakespeare and all this kind of thing. I think everybody know about Rabindranath Tagore these days, but please learn about our Hindu poets and the thousands of pages of poetry they wrote for God and for humanity. And then, my friends, we'll have a little bit more appreciation for the sacrifices. Yeah? Oh, and amazingly, you see, I tell you these things, you don't believe me. I go to India and I pick up these things by suitcase. Look at the color. I didn't choose them. They chose me. So these colors chose me. One is sky blue, and one fits right nice at the back here. Oh, you won't even notice him. Yeah. So they chose me. Just like my Gita chose me. So, my friends, poetry enables us, my friends. And on quiet times, you can Google these poets as well, and find some nice poetry. In the name of Mama and Papa, I would like to sing a Hanumanji bhajan. And ask that may Hanumanji keep both of them well, happy, and always kicking, these two people, very, very strong, and always like to keep up in life with everything. I pray that may Bhagwan Hanumanji Maharaj bless you both with life, health, of course, always speaking well and giving well wishes. May Bhagwan Shri Hanumanji Maharaj bless both of you. बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की. I want all of us to clap for Mama and Papa today, celebrating their 50th anniversary. And also their daughter Sita, who's sponsored this program as well on behalf of her family, her children, her husband, and all the other grandchildren, 13 grandchildren. May Bhagwanji bless all of you for thinking of your parents and your grandparents like this as well. Let's clap for all of them. I want to hear the claps, everybody. Sunday evening. And after this, we'll have a little more before. Lots of fun coming in the program today. So let's stay in the program, invite others to come, and let's have lots and lots of fun. Bolo sada jaykar pavan sut mahabali ki. Bolo sada jaykar pavan sut mahabali ki. I'm not hearing the claps. Big claps, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Again, everybody. Hey, bolo sada jaykar pavan sut mahabali ki. Bolo sada jaykar pavan sut mahabali ki. Mahabali ki, mahabali ki. Mahabali ki. Jai ho Bajrangbali. Mahabali ki, mahabali ki. बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की. बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली. जय हो बजरंगबली. Big claps, everyone. केसरी नंदन बलधारी की. केसरी नंदन बलधारी की. केसरी नंदन बलधारी की. केसरी
बलधारी की,
मारुति नंदन उपकारी की,
मारुति नंदन उपकारी की,
और करे सेवा हाथ पवन सुत महाबली की। जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की, बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की। Big hands on it, come on, clap the hands. जय हो बजरंगबली। अपने कपीश को मन में बसाए, अपने कपीश को
मन में बसाए,
कर पूजन दर पे आके, कर पूजन
दर पे आगे,
और शरण सुबह शाम पवन सुत महाबली की। बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की, बोलो सदा जयकार
पवन सुत महाबली।
जय हो बजरंगबली। Can we get a jai ho from everybody? Jai ho. संकट मोचन नाम जो ध्यावे, संकट मोचन
नाम जो ध्यावे,
संकट उसके पास न आवे,
संकट उसके पास न आवे।
महिमाए दिन रात पवन सुत महाबली की, महिमाए दिन रात
पवन सुत महाबली की।
बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की,
बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की।
महाबली की, महाबली की,
महाबली की, महाबली
ओ
की,
महाबली की, महाबली की,
महाबली
जय हो।
महाबली की।
बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की,
बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की।
बोले बोले हनुमान, ओ बोलो भक्तो सिया राम। बजरंगबली बोले बोले हनुमान, बोलो भक्तो सिया राम। श्री राम के चरणों में पलके बिगड़े काम, बोले बोले हनुमान, बोलो भक्तो सिया राम। श्री राम के चरणों में पलके बिगड़ी काम, बोले बोले हनुमान, बोलो भक्तो सिया राम। आना पवन कुमार, आना पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में।
आना पवन कुमार, आना पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में,
हमारे इस मंदिर में, हमारे इस मंदिर में।
हमारे इस मंदिर में, हमारे इस मंदिर में।
जय हो आना पवन कुमार, आना
पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में।
आना पवन कुमार, आना
पवन कुमार हमारे इस मंदिर में।
चले हनुमान यहाँ आवे, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए, ऐसी धूम मचाए, धूम मचाए ऐसी धूम। अरे सुनकर आए रघुराए, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए। सुनकर आए रघुराए, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए। चल हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए। चले हनुमान यहाँ आए, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए। श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए, श्री राम जी की धूम मचाए। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय। May Hanuman Ji Maharaj continue to bless both of you. Happiness, contentment, health and strength. And we love you so much. We are part of your family and you're part of ours. And we'll always be there for each other. Happy, happy anniversary. So, we will take one song now. He Govind, He Gopal, He Dayanidan. To Bhagwan Shri Krishna. This will be led by Vrinda, glorifying Shri Krishna Bhagwan. After which, I want all of you to get out your pen and your paper, because we have a nice mix-up quiz for everybody, for you to have some fun tonight. And for us afterwards, take some questions and so on. He Govinda, He Gopal.
He Govinda, He Gopal, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Dayarana. He Govinda, He Gopal, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Dayalana. प्राणनाथ अनाथ सखे, प्राणनाथ अनाथ सखे, दीन दर्द दिवा, दीन दर्द दिवा, सहे गोविंद हे गोपाल, हे गोविंद हे गोपाल, हे दयालना. हे समरथ अगम्य पूर्ण, हे समरथ अगम्य पूर्ण, मोह माया घात, मोह माया घात. हे गोविंद हे गोपाल, हे गोविंद हे गोपाल, हे दयालना. अंधकूप महाभयान, अंधकूप महाभयान, नानक पर उधार, नानक पर उधार. हे गोविंद हे गोपाल, हे गोविंद हे गोपाल, हे दयालना, हे दयालना, हे दयालना.
बोले Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan ki Jai. So, we're going to have a little bit of fun tonight again. I hope you got out your paper. We're going to start this a little early so we can finish on time tonight. And I think we're going to do this every weekend to make sure that we have a little fun. So what we're going to do is have the quiz. Hopefully it takes about half hour. And then afterwards, we're going to have a little question answer thing. So I feel these discussions are important as well. And Katha is nice and it has its purpose. But on a nice, beautiful, Sunday evening, let's have a light discussion on, life, on rituals, on anything that you need a clarification on. I think I'm in a position to answer. So we'll get that going. So, Shanti Satsangh. Everybody ready? We're good. You got your pen, you got your paper. You have to mark your date and you have to head up. Name, Shanti Satsangh, quiz, head up. Back home, you had a page and you have to head up. Your name, subject, Shanti Satsangh quiz, date, and form 5 and form whatever. So, anyways, put your date. That's important because this is going to go down as history, friends. All right, so let's go. Let's populate the answers there. The question. And I'm going to be a little bit relaxed with this, I'm going to trick you in the answers, and I'm just going to try to be a little barefaced and all that. So let's go. What is the meaning of Satya Sanatan Dharma? Right? Satya Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Please do not write the answers on the comments or the Facebook page. If you write the answers, I'm going to deduct marks from you. Uh-oh. Serious teacher. Right. So don't write the answers on the comments. Write it on your Facebook, on your paper. So, and then we'll mark you afterwards. Then we'll have a little gap, see how life goes. Alrighty. What is the meaning of Satya Sanatan Dharma? The Dharma of eternal truth. The religion of the Hindus. The one and only religion of truth. The Hindu Dharma. Think about it. Satya Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Look at the word Satya Sanatan Dharma. Right? Try to put the pieces together. The Dharma of eternal truth. Sounds a bit forceful. The religion of the Hindus. So why don't we call ourselves Satya Sanatan Dharmis? Why do we call ourselves Hindus, right? The one and only religion? I don't know about that. Anyways, so let's go. Number 2. When was Satya Sanatan Dharma founded? When was it founded? Now, founded mean even I roll and somebody go find them. You understand? When was it started? 701 BC. BC mean before Christ. 1896 AD. What AD mean? Okay. Huh? After death?
Of Christ.
When was it founded? In Treta Yuga? Or it is founded? It is unfounded. D. Which one is it? Good. Next one. I'm going to be tricking you. All of you coming on now, take your pencil and paper and start, right? No putting out the answers. Next one. How many Vedas are there? How many Vedas are there? 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 Vedas. 3 is a holy number for Hindus. You know that, right? 4 strikes balance. 4 feet makes everything stand up well. Since the Vedas are the foundation. 5. Ye Amara Grantha ye Mukti Panta ye Panchama Veda Nirala. Panchama Veda, does that mean 5 Vedas? I don't know. 6 Vedas. Shashta Veda. It's funny. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, next one. No writing of the answers on the comments. Which of the following is not one of the main Vedas? You understand? I'll explain to you in the answers when we get to the answers. I can explain this one to you. So Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharva Veda, or Ayurveda. Which one of the following is not one of the main Vedas? Look at the word main. Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharva Veda, Ayurveda. No writing of the answers on Facebook comments. Okay, let me see who got the deduct marks there. Sukhdev Narayan, mark deduct from you. Anita Parshram, deducting marks. Nobody write the answer on Facebook. Okay, if you write the answer, marks deducted. 1 mark deducted. Boom, done. Good. Next one. Who's the author of the Vedas? The author. Right. Ganeshji, Vyasji, Brahmaji or Shivji? Who is the author of the Vedas? Right? Author. There's a difference between writing it and authoring it. There's a difference between being a writer and being an author. Because the printer is not the writer. If the printer is printing it, the printer is not the writer. Or if somebody writes it literally, that's not necessarily the writer. Next one. Puja. This is on the topic of puja. When praying, Hindus offer flowers. What is the meaning of a flower? This is under the section of puja. I divided the thing up nice, I kind of show a little organization things on there, fancy up. When praying, Hindus offer flowers. What is the meaning of a flower? A. Since God has blessed us with an abundance of flowers, it is only practical that we extend gratitude with flowers. That's true. God gives you so much flowers, hibiscus, buttercup, whatever we plant, roses. It just makes sense to offer Bhagwan a flower, right? God has given you so much, give back some. Since flowers make people feel nice, imagine how God will feel. What is this flower? You bring flower for somebody and it just brighten their day, right? It just make them feel like flowers. God is beyond beauty. See, a simple offering of flowers is an attempt to express beauty in prayer. Authentic. Love that. In prayers, we are required to offer our heart to God. Really? So if I offer my heart to God, how am I going to live? Okay. Since we are required to offer our heart to God, but since we cannot physically offer our heart, we offer a flower instead. Interesting. Wow. I like the second one though. Yeah? Since flowers make people feel nice, you just imagine how God will feel. That's kind of cool. Next one. What is the purpose of arti? So in your puja you do arti, right? What is the purpose of arti? Divine flames to remove the negative omens. So why are there negative omens when you're doing puja? Isn't the pandit supposed to fix your puja when there are no bad things happening? Like, give me a good date, pandit. Give me a proper good date, pandit. So why do arti if, Lights arranged in a certain way look beautiful. That makes sense. Like Varanasi arti, oh God, you see the man do arti there, it's like crazy. When we wave a light around everyone and hug them and then kiss them afterwards and then touch their feet. I see that a lot in puja. Arti karo everybody, hug them, kiss them, touch their feet, ask them, hey gal, how you do, everybody, how you do? When we wave lights, so what is the purpose of RTD? When we wave lights and when bells are ringing. Yeah, you got to, when RT is done, you have to do a couple of things. You have to ring bell, you got to blow shell, thing like that, yeah. What is the purpose of RT? Good, next one. Whoever give answer, deduct mark. Every answer you give on the comments, 1 mark deducted. Why do we bow to the deities in our pujas? Why do we bow to the deities? Bowing is a great yogic posture. When we bow, we become relaxed and then ready to sit in puja and satsang. When you bow down, it's a relaxing, it's a yogic posture. Maybe you got to be relaxed to, Why do we bow to the deities? B, symbolizes complete surrendering of the self to the Creator. So how does bowing have to do with surrendering? Like you give up? Anyways. Telling the Lord that He's great and we are His servants. Ram Bhagwan did say that in the Ramayana. No? To maintain this relationship, you got to be my servant, I'm your Lord. And if you forget that, we're no friends. To ensure that everyone understands that you have respect and you can bow and show them that you are a good Hindu. That one is like nice. Because you're a Hindu, you want to show people that you can bow and stuff like that. So, noise. Next one. Why do we bow to someone? Because you bow to people, right? Because people bow Aarti Karo, bow to them. You go to a puja, people Aarti everybody. Everybody gets Aarti. You bow to them, and as long as, Why do we bow to someone? Because they are older. Because somebody older than you, Aarti them, bow. Is that respect? Do you respect somebody because they bow to you, because they're older than you? Respect is for young, old, everybody. Anyway, to show them that you respect them. Whichever path they walk, you are prepared to walk that path. So you bow to them, and if them go gamble and murder and all this kind of thing, you go walk the path too? Karishni Kumar, we got deduct 1 mark from you. Oh, Karishni, you are such a loyal listener. No answers. D, to ensure that everyone understands that you have respect and that you can bow and show them that you are a good Hindu. That one, that prepared twice. Good, interesting. Number 10. Why do we offer prasad to the divine? Why do we offer prasad? So, prasad, when you offer mambo, groat, panjari, apple, banana. Prasad means the fruits of our karma. Wow. So when you do karma, that means, interesting. According to Hinduism, we must always offer Hanumanji mangoes. Yeah, Hanumanji likes mangoes, I know that. Sugarcane and anar must be offered to Shivji. Check the last one out. Prasad, this is detailed. This is deep. This one is deep. Prasad is an expression of how beautiful we can organize our thali and set everything up nice so that when someone sees your organization skill, they go, wow, this person is devoted. Legendary. All right, if you are now coming on, no typing of answers, please. This one is cool, eh? All righty, so let's go. Next one. Traditional dress. This is under the topic of traditional dress. So Hindus dress traditional, kurta, dhoti, shalwar, whatever, sari. Again, if you're now coming on, no typing of the answers. Why are traditional dresses worn for puja? What we wear, so A, the answer is 4 B, C, D. Which one is correct? What we wear influences us. Traditional clothing are designed to create a connection between you and the divine. So what happens if you wear like a cut-up jeans and sit down for prayer? You can't get connection. Maybe that's why you can't get cut-up wire when you do electricity. You gotta get proper wire. Anyways. B, they are more relaxing, and relaxing clothes are best to focus. Interesting. Don't worry, Karishni, we are friends. Karishni writes, sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. So since relaxing clothes allows us to focus better, why don't we wear like a Nike running shoes or a tights or something, or a sweatpants to do puja? They're pretty comfortable. It makes sense that they are made in India. Well, you got that right. There's a lot of people locally made nice dress and thing here, man. Good seamstress. All right, let's see. You don't wear traditional clothing. If you don't wear traditional clothing, you not get blessings. What about that? You won't get blessings. Noise. Next one. Hindu greetings. Why do we clasp our hands when we greet someone? If you are one of these Hindu who say, "Hey, bhai Ram Ram. Hey, Pandit Sitaram. How you do?" Or if you are one of these Hindu who say, somebody say Ram Ram, say, "Alright, okay." Oh, Prabhu. Very bad. So, when you see somebody, and even if you can't say Ram Ram or Sita Ram or whatever, our Hindu, we do this. You can greet people when you're not even talking. To practice cleanliness. How is that so? What is cleanliness? Why do we clasp our hands? An expression of humility. What has that got to do with humility? Clasping your hands in humility? Submission of our powers in humility. The powerful hands. Cough people, teeth people. Very powerful. All of the above. That's interesting. Well, let's see. Next one. Which of the following must be said when we greet each other? Sitaram, Jai Shri Krishna, Namaste. I can't even keep up with the Hindu greetings now. I can't even keep up. But long ago you had Ram Ram Sitaram, that's it. Now you have everything. You have Palagi, long time you have Pailagu. Palagi means Pailagu. So the elders will say that to the Panditji and things like that. Pailagu, Pranam, those kind of things. Now, which one of must be said when we greet each other? Sitaram, Jai Shri Krishna, Namaste, all of the above. Interesting. Next one. Hanumanji. So we're going to talk about the avatars now. A few of the avatars. Hanumanji is the avatar of Shivji. He is the which avatar of Shivji? I don't think you need more than 2 seconds with this one. He is the 5th avatar of Shivji. Well, that would make sense because he has Panchamukhi, 5 face and stuff like that. He is the 12th avatar of Shivji because of Lord Shiva and the number 12, He's the 11th avatar of Shivji. That probably makes sense because of May 11th. Or he's the 13th avatar of Shivji. That would probably make sense because of Trayodashi, like the 13th day. Which number? All right, next one. Bhagwan Krishna is the what number of avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu? So Bhagwan Vishnu takes different avatars, Matsya Kurma Paraha, something like that. What number is Sri Krishna? 5th, 8th, 7th, 7th, and 13th. Right? Now, if you want to know the answer of this question, you first of all have to know how many avatars did Bhagwan Narayan, how many of the main avatars he took. And from that, you extract one of them quickly there. Next one. Which avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu is best associated with someone who always obey the rules of dharma? Always obey the rules of dharma. Somebody tell him something, he does it. Sandra Prasad, please don't write the answers on our comments. Otherwise, you have to make a donation to the temple.
That's not much of a punishment.
Okay. So, which avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu is best associated with someone who always obeys the rules? Krishna, Ram, Shivji, or Matsya? That one requires some pondering. Next one, 17. Which is the last avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu? This one is yet to come. Vyas, Kalki, Vaman or kurma? Not kurma that you eat. No. Kurma. Kurma means turtle. 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 I say turtle. So, turtle. Acha. Number 18. So, number 18, when she was little, she witnessed a wedding. This is on the poets now. If you were listening today to the katha attentively and not doing anything on the side. When she was little, she witnessed a wedding and asked her mother to be married. Her mother gave her a doll of Shri Krishna and said, "This is your husband. This doll is your husband." From that day on, Krishna became her husband. Who was she? A. Draupadi. द्रौपदी ने जब तुम्हें पुकारा सारी आन पर आई, सारी आन पर आई. मीरा, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर. कुंती, कुंती or Kabir. Which one? Next one. Number 19, poets. He was blind. He wrote over 5,000 poetry for Sri Krishna. He was offered his eyesight by Sri Krishna, but he refused. He refused. Who was he? Kabir Das. Kabira nirmal hue, har sun lo more Kabir, bhaiya sun lo more Kabir. Sun lo more Kabir, bhaiya sun lo more Kabir. Surdas. Surdas ji ka ek tara. Brahmanand. Remember the Brahmanand songs? They were pretty. When you hear somebody sing Brahmanand song from Brahmanand book, oh bye, you better go and take a break and come back because they're not done. Swami Vivekanand, powerful, powerful, powerful. Which one of these fits the description above? All right, next one, last one. What is the meaning of satsang? Every single goddamn I talk about this. Every day we start with satsang, I tell you the meaning of satsang. So, a gathering of people to socialize and enjoy bhojan afterwards. That sounds like most of the things we do. You go, sing 40, 50 bhajan, and then afterwards, bhojanam, after bhajan, bhojan, and then house. A gathering of people to sing, play music, and dance. Sounds like a lot of wedding house. A gathering of people for a noble purpose. So what there? No harmonium, no tabla. What is the noble purpose? A gathering to keep wake. So they're playing dominoes, playing cards, drinking biscuit and tea, coffee tea. What is the meaning of satsang? Satsangatve nisangatvam nisangatve nirmohatvam nirmohatve nischalitatvam nischalitatve jishtam bhajagovindam bino satsanga vivek na hoi. All right, let's go to the answers, everybody. Let's see your scores. Everybody ready? Let's go. Make this happen. Number 1, the answer. What is the meaning of Satya Sanatan Dharma? Now, what gives away the answer here? What is the meaning of Satya Sanatan Dharma? Satya, you have to look for the word truth. Right? Truth. Now, in 2 answers there is the word truth. So you have to exclude D, you have to exclude B.
Wait, it's B?
No, you have to exclude B and you have to exclude D. So, Satya Sanatan Dharma means, the answer is A, the dharma of eternal truth. Sanatan means eternal, right? The dharma of eternal truth. Bravo, bravo. Now you can type in the answer if you want, but if you're typing an answer, you have to type in 1A, 2B, 3C, and so on. So I can see what you're doing here. Because when I'm reading, there's a delay, and then you get it like 30 seconds after when you're hearing me now. I already talked about 30, 40 seconds ago. So just type in 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5F, 6G.
6G.
Yeah, 6G. Guruji. Next one. Number 2. When was Satya Sanatan Dharma founded? Because it's called Sanatan Dharma, it means it was not founded. Nobody founded this. This is a creation of creation. So it was not founded. There is no trace of any time. Every other religion has a trace. Every other religion has a time when it was founded. Satya Sanatan Dharma, it is unfounded, right? Number 3, how many Vedas are there? The answer to this, 4 Vedas. There are 4 Vedas. What are they? Next one.
Can we say what they are?
Which of the following is not one of the main Vedas? So when I say main Vedas, they are the main Vedas, and they are the Upavedas, means Vedas which came from them, right? So let's look at them. Rig Veda, that is a main Veda. Yajur Veda, that is a main Veda. Atharva Veda, that is a main Veda. Ayurveda is not a main Veda. Ayurveda is a Upaveda, it's a smaller Veda that comes from the Veda. So the 4 Vedas of Hinduism are Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Samveda, Atharva Veda. Basic Hindu things that you must know. Right, so number 4 is D. 4D. There you go, Darshini got that right. Pailamayan, Antilila, Bibi. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Good job. Next one. Number 5. Who's the author of the Vedas? Right? The answer to this one is Vyasji. Number 5, the answer is B. Vyasji is the author when he wanted to write and so on. Anyways, he is the author of the Vedas. So with this, we can move on from this. Is an easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alrighty, let's go. Number 5. Number 6. Puja. When praying, Hindus offer flowers. What is the meaning of a flower? Oh, I like these answers here. So, since God has blessed us with the abundance of, I want to see the answer for 6. We all have, because it'll help me think how you're thinking. 6, what do y'all got? 6. Let's see, 6. Correct. 6 is D. Awesome. Jeho. 6 is D. Number 7. What is the purpose of RT? Everybody's scoring nice here, man. 6D. You guys are awesome. Man, you guys are crazy, awesome students. This is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alrighty, what is the purpose of RT? The divine flames to remove the negative omens. Lights arranged in a certain way to look beautiful. When we wave light around everyone and then hug them and kiss them, and then afterwards, when we wave lights and bells, and all of them sound like RT, but RT, the purpose of RT is divine flames to remove the negative omens. RT, let me see, that's 7A. 7A is the answer. Vidibasi, I'm correct. 7A. Angela Deban's correct. 7A. 7A. Yep, there we go. 7A. I think most of you got it. RT is not to do any of the... I highlighted these things because it is what people think RT is. Right? So 7A is the answer, to remove negative omens. And why do we remove negative omens from God? Because you love God so much. And you remember, I gave you this katama one a day. Because the billions of eyes are on God every day, and because you love God so much, you take the arti and say, Prabhu, if anyone get bad eye on you, please let this arti remove the negative omens. Good. Next one. 8. Why do we bow to the deities? Bowing is a great yogic posture. You bet it is. When we bow, we become relaxed, and the answer to this is B. 7B. 8B. The answer to this is 8B. 8B. When you bow, it symbolizes submission. You're surrendering everything. And you got it right yet? 8B, 8B, there, coming up there. 8B. Some of you are going to score like 20 out of 20 on this thing. I got to increase the temperature on these questions because you guys are too smart for this.
And I'll ask people for the answers before you reveal the answer so that they don't cheat.
No, but I know what they're doing. They're bright.
Okay.
They're bright. They're bright. Okay, let's go to 9. How do we bow to someone? Or what?
What?
That was supposed to be, why do we bow to someone, right? Is it because they're older? The answer to this is C. 9 is C. 9 is C. Whichever path they walk, you are prepared to walk with on that path. And I plan to do a little talk on these things because you don't bow to someone necessarily because they're older. Older people, or if somebody is older than you, it doesn't mean that they carry a life that you want to bow to. To show them that you respect them, that'll make you a hypocrite. Don't ever do that. D, to ensure that everyone understands that you have respect. Oh gosh, that's totally fake. So this one here is C. C. All right, next one. Puja. Why do we offer prasad to the divine? Why do we offer prasad to the divine? The answer to this one, let me see what you guys have. 10 is number 10. Darshini got it correct. Pranaburu correct. Annie correct. Dolly correct. Vidya correct. Sister Oma correct. Vidya Basiram correct. Asha Tilak correct. A. 10 is A. Prasad represents the fruits of our karma. All the other below, some of them are not even the answers to what we're talking about. So 10 is A. 10 is A. Prasad, when you offer prasad, it is the fruits of your karma, right? You can offer prasad anyhow, but it represents the fruits of your karma. Patram pushpam valam toyam. Alrighty. Good job, guys. Awesome. 11. Why are traditional dresses worn for puja? I want to talk about this. When we wear, what we wear influences us. Traditional clothing are designed to create a connection between you and the divine. Right? So, that is the correct answer here. 10A. So, 11A. 11A is the correct answer. The others are not. B, they are more relaxing. That means running pants and short is relaxing. Because they're made in India, oh gosh, no. We got tailors here who sew nice things. If you don't wear traditional clothing, you will not get blessings. No, that's wrong. So A is the answer. Traditional clothing, when they're made, and especially with a certain material, traditional clothing, there are saris, there are puja saris, and there are party saris. I want you to understand this. There are puja saris and there are party saris. Puja saris are tied in a way to reveal nothing. Party saris are tied in a way to reveal lots. Similar with kurta. There's puja kurta and there is party kurta. Right? So understand this, that traditional clothing have, these are like cotton. I tell people all the time, if you want to really sit and enjoy a nice chanting or a hawan or something like that, wear nice, simple cotton clothing. Nothing wrong if you dress up people, please, but they have impact. Won't want to deal with that today, but cotton, amazing. 12. Hindu greetings. Why do we clasp our hands when we greet someone? I think this one is an easy peasy lemon squeezy, everybody. 12. 12 is D. All of the above. 12 is D. To practice cleanliness, for sure. This means you keep your germs, I keep mine. An expression of humility, for sure. Submission of powers and humility, absolutely. All of the above, you got it. Next one, 13. Hindu greetings. Which of the following must be said when we greet each other? Sitaram, Jai Shri Krishna, Namaste. This one here, all of the above. 13 is D. 13 is D. You guys are smart. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this. The reason why some people say Sitaram, some people say Jai Shri Krishna, some people say Ram Ram, some people say Namaste, some people say Pranam, some people say Palagi. It depends on the lineage you've come from. It depends on the deity worshipped in that family. Like mostly, most West Indians say Sitaram and Ram Ram. At least that's what we grew up with. I didn't know anything actually else when I was growing up. Sitaram, Ram Ram, Pranam. And then, Namaste is a universal greetings. A lot of people think Namaste is only said by Aryans, but that's not so. Namaste is the greeting in the Vedas. Namaste Rudramanyava Utota Ishave Nama. Namaste Astu Dhanvane Bahubhyam Udate Nama. Then Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishweshwaraya Maha. These are Vedic, they are not Puranic or written by anybody. Namaste is from the Vedas. So the universal greeting for Hinduism is Namaste. But there's no one way. There's Sitaram, Ram Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Pranam, and Hare Krishna. People come up with all kind of things these days. Whatever fits their worship or their lifestyle or whatever it is, they're not wrong. Any of the above. That answer to this is D. Right? Providing some context behind the answers. Next one, 14. Hanumanji is the avatar of Shivji. Do we have to even discuss this? Do we have to even discuss this? Tuesday we will sing 11 Hanumanji Chalisas to re-energize your spirit. So 11.
That's why you sing it for me.
11 is the lucky number, 11. 11 is the answer to this, 14C. Correct? Most of you got it right here. 14C. 14C. Got it. C. Okay, Savi. All right, let's see here again. Next one. Bhagwan Krishna is the what avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu?
Oh my God.
Remember? Krishna Bhagwan, he was born on Ashtami Tithi on the 8th day of the month. He is the 8th avatar of Bhagwan Sri Krishna, Bhagwan Narayan. He was born on the 8th day, and he is the 8th avatar of Bhagwan Sri Narayan. Ashtami. 8. Right? So number 15, the answer to that is B. Why so much of you can C?
7. How would you pronounce that?
Okay, let's go. Next one. Avatars in him. Which avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu is best associated with someone who always obeyed the rules of Dharma? Oh boy, this one is very fabulous. Bhagwan Shri Krishna, has he always obeyed the rules of Dharma? Oh, he came to break all the rules of Dharma. I want you to know that when Krishna Bhagwan came, he changed up everything. All the old-fashioned stuff, he took it away. All this pranajai, parabachanajai stuff, your word is superior than anything else. He took it all away. He says, be practical in life. So he didn't follow no rules of Dharma. As a matter of fact, he broke all of them. Ram Bhagwan. Ram Bhagwan, you got that right. That is the answer. Number 16, B. Bhagwan Ram was the rule guy. He followed the rules to T. He is Maryada Purushottam. Maryada means the one who followed the laws of Dharma. That's the answer. Shivaji is not an incarnation of Bhagwan Narayan, so and Matsya is he's the turtle avatar, so he has nothing to do with the laws of Dharma and so on. So the answer to that, B, Bhagwan Ram. 17. Which is the last avatar of Bhagwan Vishnu yet to come? Right? So when we look at this here, you can clearly exclude A for number 17 because A is not an avatar of the Dash avatar. He is Bhagwan Vyasaya